Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the messy inside of the Ashtoons camper. It is currently Sunday morning, 10 o'clock in the morning on February the 16th, 2019. Yesterday was the final day of the Highlands County Fair in Sebring, Florida. I'm still on the grounds, haven't broke down yet. Got a few things I really need to do this morning. Thought I would check in with you guys, haven't made a video in a while. And of course, let's check in on, where did he go? Nestor? Oh, I thought he would be under here. He's probably out in his catio. Let's go check. Ah, sure enough, there he is. And there is the Nestor. You guys, for my new subscribers, that is his pet door right there. He goes in and out of his catio whenever he wants. Oh, he's chasing the reflection. I've had another setback with the truck. This time the battery light is coming on, which means the battery is not getting a charge, meaning that all that time that the harmonic balancer was going bad, it probably did some damage to the alternator. And so I've gone to the AutoZone, ordered one, it's come in. Now I'm getting a friend to take me to the AutoZone, I'm gonna pick it up and then get a mobile mechanic to put it in.
You're welcome.
Back from the AutoZone now. Got the alternator. Some of you are going to say, come on, Ashley, it's routine maintenance. Don't you know how to put in an alternator? Yes, I do. And I would have, I've done it before, and I would have tried to do it this time. But this, absolutely, it's crucial that this be done right because I have to be out of this lot by tomorrow. Of course, the last time I did it was on a CJ5 Jeep that was made in 1974, and so there was not quite as much complication around the motor to do it, and I did it just fine then. But in a situation like this where there is no room for error, I am going to bring in a mechanic, have a mechanic do it. They are here. There is the culprit right here, this whole thing right here. There's the tightening screw right there. Plug's gonna have to come out, the whole unit somehow yanked out of there. And then this shiny new one put in its place.
It's a puzzle sometimes, but it works. The belt good? Tell me when it's good and tight. Belt good. One more. Right here. Yeah, it's pretty tight right here.
Okay. That was a bit of a learning experience. That was a big ouch. Total honesty, I ordered and bought the wrong alternator because of my own. I read the sticker wrong. I made a mistake, bought the wrong alternator, and so when they pulled this old one out, it was obvious it was the wrong one. So then they had to track down the right one, which had them run to one part store, and then it wasn't there, so they had to run to the next one, and so they added an extra hour of labor onto the bill, which was $150. That was the price. The $150 is the price that I paid for making a mistake, reading a sticker and buying the wrong alternator. So I learned a few things. I learned a few things. Number one, you know, before you have a mobile repair guy run off to go buy a part on his own, get a quote as to how much extra he's going to charge for that and see if it might be worth it to try to get it yourself, and also try and make good and sure you actually have the right part. That was a big ouch. I think just about all the profit that I made from this fair, well, not all of it, but quite a lot of it, has gone into fixing up the truck and getting her running again. That's life, though. That's life. You got to be able to hitch up and go on to the next one. We got Kissimmee coming up in only a couple of days. We're going to start making money again, but that hurt. That was... I paid stupid tax today, guys. With a small town as Sebring is, it does still have its own, at least partly functional, mall still out here, Lakeshore Mall. It of course has got the gyms taking over. It's not as shut down as, say, a Dan Bell video. They do still have a functioning food court and theater. But the reason why I come out here every year is because Sebring, while lacking in thrift stores and flea markets, and their pawnbrokers being a little too smart, their mall does have their own privately owned, used video game and media store. And as privately owned, they are willing to haggle here. And I know the owner.
How you doing, bud?
They keep saying he's gonna come out and see me at the fair every year.
I did go and I couldn't find you.
You couldn't find me.
I could not find you. I was in the main area, so were you not in the main area?
I was right by the front gate.
No?
Well, what gate did you come in? There's more than one.
The one by the pizzeria?
Where the gas station's at?
Yeah,
corner?
where the gas station's at.
There's no gas station on the side that okay.
Okay, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Because I do look for you every time.
Do you know where the stage is where they do the magic show?
Nope.
You don't? Okay, I'm right beside that.
Where they do the hypnosis and everything?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That
I didn't
place.
know you
Well, they
guys did
didn't do
that.
the hypnosis this year.
Yeah, but what they did last year.
Where they did it last year.
Yeah.
I'm right next to that. So
They
you
always
were
have
on the
that
opposite
place,
side. You came in and left and didn't come by and
I didn't know there was
just
another
didn't,
side. I just thought
you
it was just the
didn't find
freaking fair.
No.
I didn't know about that's what I was just gonna say. I
There's-
didn't know that.
They were doing magic shows. They
And
had
animal shows there, too.
an animal. They had bears.
I had no
Bears?
idea about that.
They had
had-
lemurs that's in there before, thing.
Yeah, well, they didn't have the
Camels?
lemurs this year.
No,
That was
this
part
year,
of the
okay.
petting zoo.
Well, I haven't planned on going this year. Yeah.
So I guess now I know next year to go inside. Dude, I had no idea about that. The fair
You've been
sucks
kind
sometimes.
of missing out.
I've gone to the
yeah,
The,
right?
the
I got
shows
hypnotized
are
there, like,
free
3
to
years
see.
ago.
Dude, them carny guys, they be getting you. They're like, okay, 3 for 7, 7 for 14.
Dude.
Okay, these are bonus ones. This one's on the house. And then you start actually playing the game. And they're
You
like,
paid
okay,
$50
$40
for that teddy bear by the time you're done with it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, you spend like $80 for a teddy bear that cost you like $2.
The thing is, you wait a couple of weeks after the fair is gone, and you start seeing them show up in thrift stores. Because people get them home, they realize how much room they take up, and they donate them.
Yeah.
If you want one of those giant Ross bananas, just wait 2 weeks after the fair's gone. Go get it for $5. I'm already seeing something. The only other time I've seen this was at MagFest. And that is Street Fighter, the movie, the game, for the Sega Saturn up there. And it's sealed.
There's a tear on the seal.
There's one little tear. It's about $60 for that. It's actually, the gameplay's not bad though, from what I hear.
It's one of those games people expected so much of, and it just never didn't meet expectations.
So the North versus South, I would actually like to have that. I'm not willing to pay no $40 for it. Still hoping I'll find it at a garage sale or something like that one day. You know what, let's go through some of the Sega Saturn and Sega CD games. It's not common to actually see these out where you can actually touch them, so. Yeah. Double switch. Look, it's actual FMVs or at least steel frames. They thought Night Trap was bad. I don't think they were thoroughly looking through the library to see the graphicness of everything that was in the Sega CD library at the time. What do we got here? Prize Fighter. Oh, that was the one that had bad gameplay because the inputs had too much of a lag. The Animals. What would that be? The Animals? What do you do? Like some kind of SimCity type game. Maybe you engineer habitats. Jurassic Park. I don't think I've ever even seen gameplay of that one. Look at this. Daytona. Wing arms. Wing arms? This is World War II aviation. Some actually really cool looking flight sims. Oh, and Crusader. We played this one on the PC a lot when I was a kid. We had so much fun with this one. It was going against the man, the big government that had the giant computers that would track everything. You had to go blow them computers up. Get them to stop being so meddlesome. Get your freedom back. Go free the prisoners. Rebel. Rebel against the man. Yeah. And you look like a red Boba Fett, but the armor was completely plastic. It was a hard plastic. Very, very cool game. What do we got here? Oh. Cosmic Carnage. 32X. And still in the box. Cosmic Carnage. It's a fighter. Cutting right to the end after I've selected all my games. Oh, don't want to give a thumbs up. I went with the Game Boy Color game, Wario Land 2. And then Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, which is very similar to Puzzle League on the N64. And I've played a lot of this one, but the copy I have has a very ripped label I'm tired of looking at. And then we got Dragon Slayer for the Game Boy Color. And the big deal about this one is it's actually better than the Super Nintendo version. This one has the animations in it. I don't know how they managed to fit them into this little Game Boy Color cartridge, but most of the animations are there. The music is not there, but it's a very impressive thing to have on a handheld. Then we got Trouble with Angels. This is a DVD. I've already seen this on VHS. Loved it. Wanted to see it in clear widescreen. I already have the sequel on DVD. Very underrated 1960s movie. And game. There's a GameCube game called Transworld Surf. And there's a lot of Transworld Surf, but this one is Transworld Surf Next Wave for the GameCube, which makes it more collectible. And on the back, we've got King Neptune riding a dolphin. So they've taken the idea of Tony Hawk Tony Hawk Skater, turned it to surfers, and then added a lot of wackiness to it. And this one, I believe, has the manual. So, oh yes, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Quite the collector's thing. And then I got Journey to the Center of the Earth. And just as I've been doing I've been on a Brandon Fraser kick, you guys probably think I'm talking about this Journey to the Center of the Earth. But no, in fact, I found something a little more interesting. This Journey to the Center of the Earth.
About a $10 movie too online.
Is it really? I'm getting it for $2.50. So. Yep. But yeah, just take a look at those cheesy, terrible effects on the back. And they've got the actors with their names underneath them, even though they're virtually unknown actors. That just screams. So, let me just read this to you. From the Jules Verne classic, a high-tech drilling rig must rescue a research team trapped deep below the Earth's surface. There they discover an exotic world rich with spectacular flora and fantastic creatures. Okay. Spectacular flora and fantastic creatures. Does that describe the picture you're seeing there? I'm seeing what looks like red slime, or somehow they're waist deep in lava. And then just like the entire background is muddied with lava flows and spider webs with like... this is going to be fun to watch. It's just, that just looks like it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to call this the find of the day, even though, hey, we got Wario Land 2. But this is the find. This is going to be fun. And that is going to be it for this one today, guys. I know it hasn't been quite as chopped down and artistically edited as I normally do. It's been more of a day in the life, and that is the nature of a vlog sometimes. Sometimes some episodes are just going to be like that. But I hope you've enjoyed at least some of it anyway, and if you have, please don't hesitate to indicate so by hitting that thumbs up like button. leave some comments, please share around, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell icon, go over and select all so you'll start receiving notifications of all my future updates. Join the Facebook group, become part of the Ashtoons YouTube family. We'd love to have you. Yeah, we got some more stuff coming up. It's going to be, I'm hoping to get a spot over at Highland Hammock State Park. They've got lots of boardwalk trails, and of course I want to do at least a little bit of a movie review with Clatters on, I'm hoping, The Birds of Prey, and of course Sonic the Hedgehog. It's good to see Jim Carrey back in action. It's going to be fun, guys. Stick around and look forward to seeing you in the next one.